Oh, what is going on, everybody?
Hello!
It is PixMartyrs here, and welcome back to Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. Where we left off, we have met Miss Olga over here.
Yeah?
And she's apparently a witness to the crime, but potentially a murderer, but we don't know what exactly would be going on. So,
What? Excuse me.
we're gonna press this a little bit so we can get a little bit of information.
She doesn't seem like a murderer, though.
I know, right? But neither do some of the people we've met before.
Then again,
So-
neither did Dahlia.
All right, let's talk about this. Mr. Evans said the testimony is important. To be honest, I have no idea why.
Mr. Justice, do the court a favor and think of what you want to say before raising your hand. We're not in kindergarten.
Sorry, I'm fine.
Oh my god, there he goes again.
Better think of something to ask. And quick. The two types of chips. She's terrified again.
Yeah.
The small ones are 100 and the big ones are 1,000. Right? Right, of course. Ha!
Okay.
Don't waste our time.
I like that face so much. I don't know why.
Is that all?
Yeah. Great. Mr. Gavin made me stop her and now I'm the one who looks dumb. Oh, Justice? Please try not to embarrass me like that. Huh? Who? Me? There's a clear contradiction in the information you have in your hands. What? It's a simple matter of calculation. Go on, try it. We're not in kindergarten after all.
Oh my god.
Calculation?
Do math!
Alright, so, now,
It wants us to do math, yeah.
alright, and then we're just gonna do the poker table, the chips photo.
The poker table!
Present it, bitch.
This isn't that much.
You're sure it was the victim who won? Absolutely sure.
Oh. She hide.
Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Let me see something here quick.
What? Because there's more chips on...
I'm dumb.
What?
I don't know why I assumed that... I don't know what kind of chips they're playing, because usually chips are the same size, but these are not. You want to go ahead and flip your math? Because I was like, oh, the black chips are the big money ones and the red ones are the small money ones.
Oh, that's what I thought too.
No, they're not. Because there's 6 of the little red chips.
He has
and 10 of the big
4,100 on
chips.
his side.
And the victim has less. Because if you flip them, then it makes more sense.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot. I'm a Dumbo.
Yeah, because
I'm a
usually
goofball.
they're not different sizes. Usually
No, these are the same size and they have different colors for their different
yeah.
values. And I think even before I've always...
This is Mother Russia rules here.
All right. Anyways, let's go back to the what's at hand here. Okay. It seems your watcher needs a bit confused. A glance at the pictures enough to tell you who won. If you're not in kindergarten. Granted, also, it's like we look at the number of chips there. It's like, oh my god, he's got so much more.
Yeah.
But I didn't think of the value of the chips
God
being,
dang it.
the goof nugget part. So, if you're not in kindergarten.
Just for safety's sake, could you explain the problem to the court?
Of course, Your Honor. In this photo, I see small chips and I see large chips. Tell me, which are worth 1,000 points? Why, the big ones, of course, duh.
That's what we thought.
Oh, I thought so too. But the totals don't add up.
You sound like Phoenix.
The totals?
He nodded.
Let's review what the witness told us.
There we go.
Each man started with 3,500 points in chips. And the combined total value of the chips was 7,000 points.
Yes, if my calculations are correct. Let's see. 3 plus 1, carry to 5.
They are, Your Honor. Now, look at this photo that allegedly shows all the chips.
Allegedly.
If the big chip's worth 1,000 points and the small chip's worth 100, and you add them up, how much is it? Do it yourself. You aren't in kindergarten, are you? 10,600 points. The chips don't add up.
Yep.
This clearly contradicts the witness's testimony.
Yep. I got it backwards.
But why? How could this be? Exactly, Justice. Now that's a nice jam right there.
It is.
That's like
it
victory
does sound
jam.
cool, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now that you know the what, you must determine the why. Right. There's only one possibility to
Who,
explain
what,
this
how, when,
contradiction.
where, why?
Well, actually, no, both are right. The starting points are right and the chip count is right. We just had the value wrong. So, both are right.
Yeah.
Each man began the game with 3,500 points. If all the chips are indeed shown in this photograph, then there can be only one answer.
Well, what is it?
If I have the chips, it was the other way around. But what? Wanna know what I think? The small chips are worth 1,000 points, not the big ones. Madness! Utter madness!
Show me the photograph of the chips again. There's 6 small chips and 10 large chips. Why, that does make 7,000 points when you add them up.
Oh.
Everyone's talking now.
Yep.
Excellent work, Justice. It's almost as though you figured it out by yourself. Well, I'm just glad I was the one who said it.
Oh, Jesus.
But wait! The value of the chips may be different, but it changes nothing.
Indeed, the victim did have the larger number of chips still.
But the
Guys,
value,
yeah.
dum-dums.
Ah!
Exactly. If the small chips are 1,000 points and the large chips are 100, let's do a little math. Add up the points for each side of the table.
The victim, Mr. Smith, had 2,900 for 4,100 points.
I didn't do that one.
I know.
Well now, it seems that Mr. Wright was winning the night after all. Yes, impossible. My client had even less reason to kill the victim.
Yeah.
After all, he was winning.
Yeah!
His hair, it whooshes.
Now, Miss Orley, you must have known the true value of the chips, since you were there at the scene of the crime, weren't you?
Eek! I love
Fucking
that
good.
so much.
So good, I love that.
It's a nice touch. It's great.
Order! Order! It appears our defendant has lost his motive, and Mr. Wright's supposed defeat never happened.
Motive is a huge thing, too.
Yeah.
We must now ask...
Oh, was that her? I guess
Oh.
so.
Excuse me, what is it, Miss Orley?
I did not want to be saying this, but actually, you see,
See what, Miss Orley? What do we see?
in the last hand, there was cheat.
Uh-oh. A cheat? You don't mean a trick?
Wait, or whoops, I did it again.
Oh no, redo.
Wait, or do you mean a scam?
They're all the same
Oh
thing.
my god. Yes, there was cheat in last hand. That is why game ends with chips as they are.
Great. Just great. First they have lying, now cheating. Well, this case certainly has taken a turn. For the interesting.
Witness, you please testify to the court. Tell us about this cheating in the final hand.
Oh boy.
Talk to us, baby G.
The last hand, both men had full house. There is 4 of each card in deck from ace to king. If you look at both men's hands, cheat is more obvious. The next moment, the game becomes argument. The defendant's trick was exposed. He took bottle in his hand. Poor Mr. Smith.
Miss Orley, why did you not tell the court about this from the very beginning? I thought I smelled a cover up here.
Yeah.
Well, folks, it's time to throw back the covers.
Full house is a very high-scoring hand. Not easy to make in my experience.
That alone isn't enough to expect less than scripture.
Scrupulous.
Mr. Gavin? What's a full house?
Oh boy.
It's a TV show back in the 80s. You should look at it. Why these days? You don't know your poker?
I can't say this bodes well for your case or career.
What is this, some kind of secret court poker ring? Justice. You know the terms 1 pair and 2 pair and 3 of a kind, yes? Yeah, no problem. 2 cards of the same number makes a pair and 3 makes 3 of a kind. Good. Now picture a hand with 1 pair and 1 3 of a kind.
It's funny what we were just talking about. They're discussing it
Yeah.
now.
That's a full house. That's a full house. That doesn't sound very easy to make, does it? You can see each player's hand in this photo. They both have full houses. We forget there's an easy way to make a full house. And go undefeated for 7 years. You cheat.
The defense may cross-examine the witness.
If he didn't cheat in the last hand, that still leaves one important question. Mr. Wright lost that hand. Who's ever heard of a professional con man losing when they cheat?
Yeah.
And besides, I think the other hand would be harder to cheat to have the highest value possible from a full house.
Yeah.
All right. In fact, I think that's why I want to go to, okay, yeah. Did she say that before?
There is 4 of each card in deck from ace to king. Yes.
Oh.
Da. She did say.
All right. So let's go ahead and, I want to go on this one. How was it clear?
Well, the defendant, he played a 5th ace.
A 5th ace?
I still remember both hands very well. Mr. Smith's hand was 3 aces. And Mr. Wright's 2.
Obviously cheating was afoot, or perhaps I should say, a hand.
Oh my god.
Your Honor, perhaps this can be added to the testimony without Mr. Payne's joke.
Very well. The witness will add this detail to her testimony, please.
Okay. Let's go ahead and press that
It's
now.
5 aces in all.
A 5th ace?
That it should not exist, no? I still remember both hands very well. Mr. Smith's hands has 3 aces. And Mr. Wright's 2.
Well, where did this card come from, then?
Perhaps you should ask the defendant that very question. Adding cards to a deck is no that serious and taboo then. They're forging evidence in a court of law.
Yeah.
Now, perhaps it's time for you to say something, Justice.
Objection.
You better have no intention of staying quiet. Not me, no sir. I better find some contradicting evidence fast.
I thought it was... Now, okay, so I know this is where it's gonna go at, but I thought that it was... was I seeing this wrong, or... Yeah, there's 3 kings. That's what I thought. It's still 2 aces
Yeah,
and
they
3
both have
kings.
2 aces.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not the chip
So
photo.
present that to that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. Girl, are you blind?
It appears the witness is mistaken.
Mistaken? But my name...
Look, this piece of evidence clearly contradicts what you said in your testimony.
That's the photo of the chips, is it not?
Justice. Perhaps you ought to explain your point in a way that the judge can comprehend. In other words, use your finger to point out your point.
Yes, please point out the contradiction in this photo.
Please don't make me click.
What particular point contradicts the witness's testimony?
Okay, I can move. Okay, thank you, God. Okay, it's the hand up here. It's the hand.
Yeah.
Miss Orley, in your testimony you made the following claim. Mr. Smith's hand has 3 aces. But as you can clearly see, the victim's
Yeah.
hand only held 2 aces.
Eek!
Well, maybe the witness was simply confused.
Oh my god.
Perhaps it was the defendant's hand that held the 3rd ace in question.
She said she
That's
remembered it
also
very
not
clearly.
there.
Yeah.
Take another look at the evidence. As you can see, the defendant also had 2 aces in his hand. Where's this 5th ace? I see cheating all right, and it's going right here in this courtroom.
Yep.
2 aces in each player's hand does make 4 aces total. Hardly proof of cheating.
Wait, please! It is true. I have seen it. The 5th ace. There was cheating, I swear to you.
That's odd. She must be lying, yet she's the most sincere I've seen her all day. You're right to trust your instincts. Mr. Gavin? Who knows what lies in store for us in the trial ahead? Your Honor, if I may, I have a suggestion.
What might that be, Mr. Gavin?
If you don't mind, perhaps we might examine the actual cards?
The cards?
Mr. Payne,
And yes?
the players' hands that night were set aside as evidence, were they not? The defense would like to request that the cards be shown to the court.
Very well. The prosecution will submit this evidence. Which will you examine? The victim's cards or the defendant's cards?
If these cards don't prove cheating was going on, nothing will. Now, which of these hands is more suspicious? Okay, so this is a weird question
Yeah.
that they're asking, because if you view the defendant's hand, or the victim's hand, they're both very important.
Yeah.
Because if you look at the defendant's hand and there's regular cards, then that means that it shows that there was no cheating from Phoenix. But it could be more suspicious to view the victim's hand and see if there were more aces in there. Mm-hmm. Fuck.
Victims?
That's what I'm thinking of what's more suspicious. Let's go with the victim's hand. It was the victim's hand that changed over the course of the witness's testimony.
That too.
The defense requests time to examine Mr. Smith's cards.
Very well, Mr. Payne, if you would.
Very well. Okay. Perfect. Well, time's a-wasting. Get to it, Justice. Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's check this out.
Oh, they're just going right there for me.
Eh.
When examining evidence, be sure to view it from all sides and angles. Try using the dials on the evidence viewer. That should give you a better perspective on the case. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Now, let me guess. Is it going to be... I don't know.
You were accidentally doing this earlier.
Well, I mean,
with
I
the
know how to do
bottle.
this, but I don't know how to use the dials.
Oh.
Oops, that's the back button.
Well, has the defense found anything of relevance?
Stop what I was trying to do yet. Calm down. Calm down. Let me check this.
I think on the DS, this is where you would put the stylus on those little roly-turny things.
I can't do that from here.
No. Maybe it's under the cards. And
That's something. I'm wondering if the back of one of the cards has a double-sided card.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't do that from here.
Because you can't... No.
I can zoom at that. That's for
We
damn
can't,
sure.
yeah, we can't turn it. We can't... We don't have a stylus for the TV.
Huh. Investigate. Oh, I can't even investigate that. Oh, well.
This is not good.
awkward. Hey, you fill in the dead space for me again real quick.
Oh, God.
Doopy-doopy-doo.
Okay.
I'm gonna go over here. You know, I'll carry my microphone. Oh, fuck. I'll carry my microphone with me. Hey, everybody, we're going over on a trip here. This might sound real fucking... I
Please
just pulled my
don't.
mixer down. Are we still working? Are we still good? Oh, shit, I'm gonna... Okay, never mind. You talk for the people.
Oh, this is wonderful.
Microphone cord's not that long.
This
turned it towards
is behind the scenes, live. Oh, you have to use your mouse. Oh, boom.
Well, that'll do it. Okay, I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Oh, I want to
Okay,
get the mouse off the
okay.
screen. Fuck.
We are so professional. It is amazing.
I'm such a professional. Holy shit. Okay, now that we have that, hey, that looks a little weird.
It does.
Let's examine that.
Yeah.
On one of the cards, only one of the cards is a blue back. I'm much more of a red guy myself. Blue is so not red, you know? Okay, so, well, I've found what I need.
Yeah.
All right, I found the relevance. I think I found out why I found nothing out.
What?
First examine the defendant's card before leaving any conclusions.
But we did.
Well, the defendants, not the victims.
Oh.
Or maybe you'd rather examine these cards one more time. Well, do I examine the cards? Well,
I guess the other.
okay, let me check the other hand quick. Guess I'll examine Mr. Wright's cards. Your Honor, the defense requests time to examine Mr. Wright's hand.
If Mr. Wright's hand is all the same color, then that would help.
All right, so
Right?
we received
Wouldn't
it. Don't worry, justice is always swift.
Oh my god.
All right, well, fucking. Excuse me, everybody.
gotta go.
Excuse me, pardon me.
You don't have to move your microphone with you this time. Oh man. Okay. Yep, see? They're all the same color. Yep.
The
There we
card backs
go.
are red. I should probably get down by my microphone again before I start fucking talking. The card backs are red.
Yep.
For some reason, I thought that they were using blue cards in that final hand. Also, this text is going to be really fucking small for you guys now. Didn't you, Mr. Gavin? Huh? Oh, Which was it now?
Oh my god.
All right.
So yeah, now we know.
Well, has the defense found anything they would like to share with the court?
Not unless you count out of confusion. Perhaps you'd best examine the victim's cards next. Of course, you can always give these cards another look, but I have found what's wrong.
Yeah, we're good.
Well, I
What?
guess, I mean, we'll examine the other hand, but because examine the victim's cards. Oh wait, do I have to present it? Or, oh god, okay, give me a second.
Oh my
okay.
god.
Okay, but I don't know. Don't worry, just always wait. Okay, yada.
Yes, we've already seen this. Yes.
Okay.
Why do
let me
we?
see.
Do they think we're dumb that we have to keep
Let me
looking
see if I
at
can
both in case we're?
present this somehow.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. Okay. How? Oh wait, now he's saying something.
Did
Now
I really have to view
he
both of them?
is?
Did I have to view both of them?
You
to be
had to do
really
both.
Smart. Oh my god.
Wow.
Okay. Well then. Anyways.
That's stupid.
What?
There we go. Okay.
Your Honor, look at this.
Apollo, you're so fucking slow.
One of the victim's cards. The back of it is a different color.
That's impossible. But they put that card in Wright's hand. Oh.
What was that, Miss O'Reilly?
No, neither. I merely said it. That I have ich.
Her Russian's coming apart.
Yeah.
Your Honor,
Mr. Gavin, yes?
tell me, what is the easiest way to cheat at poker?
To cheat?
I'll tell you. One merely needs a friend, a comrade, shall we say. The dealer.
Ah!
Wait, so you mean this witness? Miss Orley? She's the cheater, a professional, I'd wager. You dumb
Order!
Focus, Justice. Time to take advantage of her. I mean, of her mistake.
Jesus Christ.
Your Honor.
That did not sound right.
Please recall the testimony we just heard.
That's impossible. But they put that card in Wright's hand.
Ergo, Miss Olga Orley conspired to cheat. Not with my client, but with the victim, Mr. Shady Smith.
Yep. Just listen to his name. Ooh.
Not only did she cheat, she cheated poorly.
Yeah.
Therefore, it's not hard to imagine an
Oh
altercation
dang!
between
Look
her
at
and
that
the victim.
stance.
Yeah.
Look
Jesus.
at that.
What? Wait, you don't mean the defense isn't accusing the witness, Miss Olga Orley, are you?
Time for justice.
Jesus.
Justice. There were 3 people in the room at the time of the incident. And if Mr. Wright isn't guilty, that means I am. The defense accuses the witness, Miss Olga Orley, of murder.
Oh.
Uh-oh, she's out. And the dish is gonna
Is
fall
she
on
still
her.
gonna get him?
Oh, they land on
They
the thing.
landed on the thing. Okay.
I was hoping they'd fall on her because that would have been fucking hysterical.
Mr. Payne, where is your witness, Miss Olga Orley?
It appears she has lost consciousness, Your Honor.
Mr. Justice,
Your Honor?
seems you've presented a new possibility to the court. One suggesting a connection between the witness and the victim, Mr. Smith.
And that means?
This court cannot pronounce a verdict for the defendant at this time.
What?
I did it. I held out.
Yep.
I see no point in prolonging the trial this day. The prosecution will need to make further inquiries.
Was that Phoenix?
That sounded like Phoenix. Yeah, we know that sound.
Mr. Wright? You can't end the trial here, Your Honor. Not yet.
What nonsense is the defendant spewing now?
Think, one of the cards has a different colored back. Don't you wonder what it means?
What does it mean?
What are you doing, Mr. Wright? Raising objections right when you're about to get off the hook? Ridiculous.
Mr. Payne, you of all people should know. Mr. Wright has a talent for the ridiculous.
You're not wrong on that one.
Yeah.
Perhaps we should get to the bottom of things. Let's clear up the facts about the game that fateful night.
As was said before, we have to in between 2 decks of cards that night.
That was said before.
The 2 decks of the club had different colored backs, blue and red. 1 color per deck. Why use different colored backs? If you use the same color, the 2 decks might get mixed. Use different colors and they still got mixed up. We used the red deck for the last game.
I see. But that's odd. For some reason, I have this impression that you are using the blue card.
Yeah, me too. I'm sure someone said something about blue cards.
Whatever, in the end, one card of the
Are
wrong
you
card got
okay?
in the mix.
Which
Which means it was cheating.
Yes, a card slipped into the deck that would seem to indicate cheating. Yet, this card raises two serious questions. Apollo? Yes? Let's consider the first question, shall we? Think. In the last game, when was the card swapped? But, when? There are three broad possibilities here. It could have been swapped before the murder, during the murder, or after the murder.
Huh.
Well, yeah, thanks for the news bulletin, Mr. Wright. Of course it was
Oh? It might be as simple as you think, Mr. Payne, or it might not be. I'd like to hear what Apollo thinks first. When do you think the cards were swapped? When was the card swapped into the deck?
Oh man. Before the murder, during the murder, or after the murder? Well,
You know what?
what?
I think it was after the murder.
Really?
Because, like, what point would anything involve having happened if the victim had actually won that hand?
True.
So, for things to have gone well, maybe it was afterwards that it was swapped so it could seem like Phoenix had a reason for doing something. Because if Phoenix had won, there'd be no point behind him wanting to murder the other guy.
Yeah.
So, it was done afterwards so it would give Phoenix kind of
Like, oh, you cheated
reason-
type of thing.
it would give him a reason for murdering.
Let's go for it.
I don't know, let's go with after the murder. That's what I'm gonna roll with. Perhaps it happened after the murder?
What's that? Ridiculous. That's the point of cheating after the hands have been shown. That's silly.
Jesus.
Yes, but tell me, how did you swap cards during the game? I'll take silly over impossible.
That's true.
Take it from me, son. There's a lot of silly in this world, but very little impossible.
Oh? Even when the backs of the cards are a different color? If you pulled that during the game, you'd be caught in no time.
That's true. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Arr!
Quite true. That would mean that the blue card in question was swapped after the hands were shown, after the murder.
Okay, this is going past silly and straight into crazy. I ask again, what's the point of cheating after the game's over?
Planting.
Who would do that?
Planting evidence.
Who indeed? It's one of the mysteries before us.
But there's another.
Yes, a simple yet decisive question must be asked. Who swapped the red card for a blue card? Who? The game in murder is done. The victim is dead. Only two remain in the room. Alive, that is. The defendant, Phoenix Wright, and our witness, Olga Orley. Okay, so who was it that swapped the red card for the blue? I mean,
Excuse
I'd say
you.
Olga.
It has to be Olga.
That's what makes sense.
Yeah.
Why, it must have been Olga Orley who swapped the cards. She was trying to cover up evidence of the cheating.
That does make some sense.
Phoenix. Sorry, but there's a problem with that explanation. The swapped cards was from the wrong deck.
Oh yes, a blue card was stuck into a red hand.
Mixing a card from the wrong deck when the backs are different colors? Remember that you're talking about Olga Orley. She was the dealer. Do you really think she would make such a novice mistake? I actually have trouble imagining even the judge making that mistake. Give it a little more thought, Apollo. Right. Okay, so who was it that swapped the red card for the blue? Maybe it was the
Someone
victim.
else. Yeah.
Because I don't want to say Phoenix.
Why would Phoenix do that?
I don't know. I guess we'll find out. The one who swapped the cards was Mr. Wright, of course. And, well, it doesn't seem like it could have been Olga Orley either.
What are you suggesting?
But wait, then how would the victim have done it
wait.
after the murder? That's hardly a logical conclusion, I'll admit. As a defense, I think it only makes sense for you to name Miss Orley at this point. Yes, I know. But she was the one who dealt the cards, right? I just can't believe she would make that mistake of swapping the wrong color card.
And if the card was swapped during the game, it'd be obvious. Something you'd like to share with the court, Mr. Wright?
Oh, my apologies, Your Honor. I was just thinking how much fun all this is.
What?
Fine. How about confusing? I have no idea what the defense is claiming, Your Honor. If the one who swapped the card wasn't the defendant, and it wasn't Mr. Orley, then who was it?
Yeah, well, that is the question, isn't it? Precisely. Huh? I believe we're about to see this case take a new direction.
A new direction?
One direction.
I thought that too.
We'll find that indeed after the murder, someone swapped one of the cards in the victim's hand. And that someone made 2 critical mistakes.
Oh, I just noticed something about
Huh?
Phoenix's beanie that it says on there, okay?
Alright, give me, or what? What is it?
Have you seen what it says on his beanie?
I was trying to see, but I couldn't really see.
When he turns his head and smirks, you'll see. Just,
If he does that again. damn
yeah.
it. I see Papa. Okay, anyways, I'm sure you're going to tell us that the first card swapping was the wrong color card.
Papa! It's
But
Papa!
why?
Do you think maybe his daughter made that for him?
Maybe.
With that
Maybe.
that button
Maybe.
on it? I don't know.
Maybe. Anyways, we're gonna see what's going on with this shit next time.
Oh man, this is also different.
It's taking a turn.